Hi, I'm Teresa Kackart, and I'm here with a safety tip brought to you by the Certified Horsemanship Association. We're here today at West Texas A&M University, and we're going to talk to you about how to safely catch and bring your horse out of the stall. I'm working with a purebred registered Arabian mare, Miss Ditto's too, and she's going to be our lovely model for this video. So the first thing I want to do when I come up to the stall is I want to take and assess the general situation to make sure everything is going to be safe for me. We want to take in our horse's general appearance as well as their emotional state. I'm going to be in a close, contained environment with her, and it's imperative for me to stay safe. So as I come up to the stall, I'm going to look over just briefly from a horsemanship perspective and make sure that nothing's come loose or has gone awry in the night and everything is safe for her. It's always great whenever you're working around your horses to make sure you're continuing to keep them safe by checking their environment every time you're in it. So as I come to get Ditto, I'm going to make sure that if she is in her stall, she's comfortable. She's not agitated or upset. And this is actually great. I would love to go in the stall and approach a horse with their head to me and their rear end away. And that happens to be how she's set up now. I'm going to open the gate, and I'm going to open it a small bit and come and step inside. A lot of horses tend to be stall rushers and can start to crowd you in the stall itself. If this were to happen, I would ask her to move back and step away from the stall door so that I felt I had the safety and room to move. So as I go in to see Miss Ditto, I'm going to first just make sure she's doing okay and she knows I'm here. A lot of time the horses can be resting in their stalls, and we don't want to startle or surprise them and accidentally have them hurt us. So as I go around, I'm going to get on her near side. I'm just going to go around behind her, keeping a hand on her and speaking to her the entire time. And usually the easiest thing you can do to secure your horse is just to drop the lead rope around their neck to make sure that they don't turn and move away to go see a buddy. Now that I have her caught here, I'm going to slip the halter over her nose, being careful not to put my fingers into any part of my halter rope. Get our beautiful mane arranged. I get her securely caught with the lead rope itself. Now, when you're working in the stall with your horse, it's important to make sure that they are moving and yielding out of your space so that you can catch them and work with them in here safely. So I'm just going to ask her to step back. Good girl. And you can see how by just asking her to step back that little bit gives me the ability to come and approach the stall door without feeling like I have to squeeze between the wall or the buckets. Always give yourself lots of room, and when you're in here, make sure that your lead line is folded and not coiled around your hand. So as I come up to the stall door, I also want to make sure again that she doesn't crowd me. She's excited to go out and go for a ride today, so I'm going to ask her to step back a step or two so that I can safely open the door. You can even take and coil your rope over your thumb if you need to, so that if it needed to slip out it can, and kind of place a hand on the bottom of her halter so that if she starts to come out as I open the door, I have the ability to halt her there. So you saw as she started to come out, I kind of just had to check her there. And I want to make sure the door is totally open so before I bring her out. The larger exit way you have for your horse, the better off they're going to be, and the more safely they'll be able to exit the stall. As I bring her out, I'm going to ask her just to briefly pause at the stall door, just to make sure she doesn't become a rusher. Remember, we're always improving our horses' skill sets. Now I'm going to ask her to come on out here with me. Bring her all the way through the gate. And then we're ready to go out and enjoy our day today. This has been a safety tip brought to you by the Certified Horsemanship Association.